Hey guys, Donna Brown here. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk to you about the concept of action preceding clarity. I've spoken about this many times. I've heard lots of people speak about it, but it's just something I want to share with you today in case you haven't heard it. And that is, I want you to stop trying to make everything perfect, planning everything out, trying to understand a concept 1000% before you start implementing, because it actually prevents you from actually moving forward. Sometimes we don't become clear on what we want to do or what we need to do or how we're going to do it until we start taking steps. Now, sure, I'm not telling you to invest in an $8,000 website design before you kind of know what you want to do, or this $3,000 branding package before you kind of even know what business you want to run, or anything like that. It's just more about taking lots of little steps every day, working in your zone, and the more you do it, the more clearer you'll become as to whether you do want to do it, how do you want to do it, where are you going to do it, will it work in your life, will it not work in your life. Action precedes clarity. The best kind of action you can do to gain clarity is actually talking. The more that you talk about your stuff, the clearer it will become. Whenever I begin mentoring a new client, often I ask them, what do you want to specialize in? What do you want to be known for? What's your expertise? What's your authority? So we can start to position them as that expertise. And often they don't know. They're often not sure, and we kind of brainstorm different titles and ideas and concepts, and they see it all the words on the page or on the screen, and they think and they and they are, and obviously probably think about it while they're in bed or washing their dishes or wherever it is that they mull thoughts over. And I keep coming back and saying to them, you need to take ownership of that identity and you need to say it out loud. Talk about it. Talk about your expertise. Talk about it to people. Explain topics. Educate your market. The more you live in that world, the more clearer it will become. In the 11 years that I've been in business, there have been many times where I've wanted to kind of help an industry, but I wasn't sure how. So I went down one path a little bit and realized, maybe this is a better way of doing it. And I went down this path and I went down this path, but I wouldn't have known until I actually started doing it. So if you're procrastinating, this is a really kind of broad general video. I just wanted to share it because I've had this conversation quite a lot recently. But if you're procrastinating about taking traction in your business or even starting a business from home or whatever it might be, and how is it going to look and how is it going to work and you're not 100% sure, just take action. Talk about it and obviously do other pieces of action like reading and learning and watching videos. But the more you live and breathe in the world that you want it to create, the clearer it'll become, the more refined the thought will be, and you would never have been able to see it until you were in it. There have been occasions where I have thought, how am I going to create this offering to VAs, for example? How am I going to do this offering? I'm not sure what it even looks like, and I can't even imagine it because it just doesn't seem to come up in my mind at all. I'm just coming up blank, 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 something new, something different. I can't think of it. And it wasn't until I was talking to people and helping them and conversations and questions and things, lightning struck. And it's interesting that the lightning would never have struck if I didn't do all the precursor steps, all those little action steps. So if you are procrastinating about anything in your business, action precedes clarity. If you're using lack of clarity as the excuse for the problem, the solution, the antidote to that is taking action. Lots of teeny tiny little steps. You can do some big steps as well if you like, but they can be a little bit more scary when you don't have specific clarity around what you want to do. But taking those steps, trying out different things, you'll be able to start to identify what's working, what's not working, what you love, what you don't love, and how it's all going to look in the end. And at the end of the year, when you've been doing this, you'll look back and you'll think, shit, luckily I started a year ago, because if I sat there waiting for an idea to pop into my mind or for that concept to look amazing on paper or for it to look beautiful in a drawing, it would never have happened. So if this has resonated with you, then feel free to share it with anyone that you think would be benefiting from this message. And I hope you have a glorious day.